Hello, Masterminds Podcast. Welcome to another YouTube with your co-host, Pam. I'm really excited to be here. And for those of you guys who are new to our channel, we bridge the gap between creatives and financial freedom. And on this episode, I want to speak about being the vessel of receiving, to be able to receive what you are manifesting, what you desire, how to relax in the state of receiving. The biggest paradox of actually going and achieving your goals is that you have to work hard towards achieving your goals, but you also have to be able to be in a relaxed state of being in order to be able to receive it. That is the biggest paradox of manifesting that has a lot of people, including myself, where I have been stuck in I need to take more action, I need to do more, I don't have enough. And the more that we go after what we desire with the feeling of I need more, you're basically giving out the vibration that you don't have enough, meaning you're not a vessel of receiving. You have to be able to receive. And it seems counterintuitive or counterproductive because there is a lot of toxic positivity around being a millionaire, for an example, or building wealth or any of that sort, that if you are not taking action every single moment, every single minute of the day, then you don't want it bad enough. Then you start developing this unconscious feeling of, oh man, like if I don't have a million things on my to-do list for today, then I don't want it bad enough. And then now you're planting the seed of, I don't deserve it because I don't do enough for it. When in reality, our creative energy is so abundant and so magnetizing. I mean, let's go down to the basics of sexual energy. When someone is radiating in their sexual energy, whether that's masculine or feminine, they are a magnet. They can walk into a room and everyone will turn their head to look at that person. And that is the same way we create wealth. We create abundance through our sexual energy, through our energy. And it's a magnet. Being said, you can magnetize abundance and the results that you desire to come into your life. You don't have to work hard for it. What you do have to do is make a consistent effort. For example, I'm working towards being a multi-million-dollar trader. I have to make the consistent effort to be on the charts, to practice, to journal, to backtest. I can't just have it come out of nowhere. But at the same time, I need to know that I am abundant. I'm working towards something that excites me, that fills me with passion, that challenges me in all of the good ways, because it's a mirror to my money blocks. It's a mirror to my self-image. It's a mirror to my own personal uncoachability and where I need to improve on. So I know that I'm working on it on a consistent basis. And at the same time, I need to be able to feel safe knowing that this will come through, this will flourish, because I know I'm working towards it. I don't need to revenge trade. I don't need to take trades that don't fit in my plan, because when the trades that do fit in my plan appear, I'm going to be able to strike and take advantage, and the abundance will flow after that. That is one example, of being able to work on a goal consistently, but also having a deep knowing that it is already mine. It is already mine. Now, let me give you an example in terms of, just daily life. It is a Sunday afternoon and you feel the anxiety that you need to work on a Sunday because that's the only day you have, or because you didn't do enough over the weekend. There's a deep feeling inside of you that you don't deserve to take a day off. Now, this does vary, obviously. If you have a full-time job and your only time to work on your passion or your side hustle is on a Sunday, then there is some exception. But if you've had enough time, if you fulfilled your purpose throughout the week, it's okay to relax on the Sunday. It's okay to say, you know what? I need to recharge my energy. I can't be a fly banging on the window because I need to be working every moment of the day, or else I don't deserve it, or else I don't want it bad enough. I hope that is starting to sink in. You must become the vessel to be able to receive. And how do you do that? You have to take the consistent daily action where you do feel like, okay, I feel fulfilled, I'm taking my daily action. But you also have to spend time in meditation. You have to spend time journaling. You have to spend time reflecting on what are the things that you need to work on. Something that came up for me is because I am a trader, and because I do look at the markets as like, oh, we are currently at a state in the world where it's sad, right? There's missiles going off, there's war going on. And as a trader, it's like, oh, well, maybe I can monetize on taking buys on gold. And just that idea that came into my mind, like, this is my job as a trader, right? To look for setups and to pay attention to fundamental news. The voice in my head that was like, oh, this is why people believe that money is evil. Because when things happen negatively in the world, rich people are monetizing off of it. And I had to really sit with that. And I was like, okay, this is an unconscious limiting belief that is hindering my wealth. It's a money block, a mirror for where I can go in and say, no, I'm not an evil person. If I follow my rules as a trader and I so happen to make profit out of that, that doesn't make me an evil person because I did that. It makes me aware of the situation and aware of what's happening fundamentally within my technical analysis. So you must, number one, take the consistent action. Number two, be able to relax. And if you can't relax, go into meditation and consciously be aware of your thoughts. That battle with yourself in meditation, a lot of people feel like meditation needs to be calm and peaceful, and meditation is not always calm and peaceful. Meditation is a place for you to sit down with your thoughts and not be interrupted with what's coming up, right? So two, go into meditation, be able to relax, find a way to relax your body and your soul where you feel safe. You have to feel safe. Your vessel of receiving has to feel safe in order to receive. And three, be aware of the things that come up in your daily life that point towards where you need healing. And be aware that don't ignore it. You are in this path growing and healing. So be aware of what comes up. And this is only part one to this, to what I want to talk about here, because there's so much more that I want to speak about in terms of like being the vessel of receiving. And the good news for you guys is that Brian and I are coming out with a paradigm shifting course in the next few weeks. And we're really excited to share what we are cooking, because it's going to be super exciting to be able to help other people, to be able to help creatives out there understand their worth. Because a lot of times as a creative person, we have this mentality that we must be starving in order to be an artist, and that's not true. My mission here is to help other artists understand their worth. That said, make sure that you go ahead, click the like button, comment your biggest takeaways, share this video with someone who really needs to hear this message. I love you guys, we love you guys, and see you guys soon.